प्यारे भगवन, पलक में भर के दिखा रहे हम, फलक से हम यही गा रहे। कराने वाला करा रहा है, करनहार हम किए जा रहे। झलक तुम्हारी ओ प्यारे भगवन, पलक में भर के दिखा रहे हम, फलक से हम यही गा रहे। कराने वाला करा रहा है, करनहार हम किए जा रहे। करनहार हम किए जा रहे। ओ झलक तुम्हारी ओ प्यारे भगवन। हमारी रक्षा किए जा रहे। कराने वाला करा रहा है, करनहार हम किए जा रहे। हम किए जा रहे। झलक तुम्हारी ओ प्यारे भगवन। प्रसन्न प्रभु की पालना से तुम ही बने हो हमारे पालक। वाह।
Om Shanti. Good evening to all the viewers, today's participant and well-wisher. So, demo counseling by the students of counseling as picture head. Case for today's webinar is Become Benevolent like the father under the Sanskar Parivartan, and counselor is none other than Dr. Tulika Das. I would like to give you a brief introduction about today's counselor. This is Dr. Tulika Das is working for one of the best institute in Kolkata as a faculty, and she is a PhD holder also, and beside that, an excellent of counseling as future head. With her in supportive role, we have Sister Naina Sassanani. Sister Naina Sassanani from the education sector, working as a teacher in one of the future school in Muradabad, Uttar Pradesh. And next into counseling as future head and now PhD scholar also. Today's session will be live on YouTube as well as Facebook. We accept any kind of mental health related counseling. We use conditions to with a free counseling form on the website ams.www.speechseva.com.in. And also we can be contacted on our number 932107078. Request our viewers to like, share and subscribe to the channel for themselves and their friends with the remembrance of the Shri Baba, with the Supreme Father, Supreme Teacher, Supreme Sadguru, and also Supreme Counselor. We also seek the blessing from our most loving Dadijis and also from senior brothers and sisters. Request our viewers to be with us for this session from the beginning to end. May I invite Dr. Tulika Das to start today's session. Thank you very much. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to our demo counseling session on Become Benevolent, that is Paropokari, like the Father. This is under Sanskar Parivartan. With the blessings of Shiv Baba, our Supreme Father, Supreme Teacher, and Supreme Counselor, Naina sister and I will begin today's session. Good evening, sister. You look very disturbed. Please tell me what you do and what incident in your life is disturbing you.
Hello, ma'am. I am Nana Saxena. I worked in a school as a student counselor for 5 years. Students and their parents respect me. Students come to me whenever they face any problem at home, in their study in school. Parents also approach me with the problems of their children. Even for the problems with paying school fees or problems related with new admission, they approach me. I help them gladly.
Did you enjoy your work?
Yes, very much. I was very successful in my profession.
Then why did you leave your work after 5 years?
The school principal was against me. She humiliated me several times in front of parents. I am very soft in nature. I am always polite. I cannot be rude. I never argue with anybody. I don't like to hurt anybody, so I always kept quiet.
You have so many good qualities. Why was she against you?
Actually, ma'am, she wanted the parents to go to her first and then come to me after they got her permission. She often asked me, who is the principal of the school? You or I? Parents must meet me, not you. I always request the parents to come to me after discussing the child's problem with the principal. But parents always come directly to me. They did not listen to my request. They said that the principal ignored them, did not speak politely with them. He did not listen to their problems politely. Instead, he came to the conclusion so fast that they did not get help from her. She is very rude and rough. They felt insulted at her remarks. So they always avoided the principal, and the principal understood that I was more popular with the students and parents than her. She understood that everybody avoided her. She did not like this. So she was very angry with me.
Did she request you to join the school after you left?
I did not inform her before leaving the school.
What happened after that?
One day, the director of the school called me. She said, I must join immediately. I said that I was busy with my PhD work and cannot give time now. She understood everything. She called me again after a few months. I said my PhD work is not yet completed. I cannot give time to the school students. After 1 year, again she called me. I still gave her excuses and did not join. For 2 years, there was no counselor in the school. I did not agree. I could not say the truth. I did not want the director to be angry with the principal.
So what happened then?
The director did not give up. She called me every week. Then one day she said that my salary will be increased and I would be made appraisal head to the committee.
Did you agree?
Yes, not because my salary would be increased or I would become a member of a committee, but only for the students. I did not want them to suffer. They really require suggestions from time to time. I understood they were missing me. So the director was trying the best to make me join again.
This is very nice of you, sister. You are really a divine lady. I admire you very much. Have you joined the school again as a student counselor?
Yes, it is 2 months now. At present, I am the appraisal head and the co-chairman of the ICSE committee.
Then why are you still disturbed?
The management wants to implement all the rules and regulations of the school after being forwarded by the appraisal head of the committee. But the principal is against this decision. She said that she will not allow her school teacher to follow the rules and regulations that has been forwarded by the appraisal head. Her teacher will work under her. She will listen to the director only, not the counselor or the appraisal head of the committee. The principal is not allowing all the teachers to follow the rules and regulations. Under the condition, I am finding it very difficult to work. Everybody must follow all the directive issued by the principal and nobody else. She does not accept me as a counselor or an appraisal head of the committee of the ICC committee. How am to work under so much restriction?
What do you do? What do you want to do now?
If I give my resignation from the committee, the director will feel humiliated. I don't want to hurt the director. I also don't want to disobey the principal. I really don't know what to do now. I am really disturbed. I have no fault. How can I please both the principal and the director at the same time? That's the main problem.
I understand you very clearly, sister. You are a kind lady. You don't want to hurt anybody. Don't worry. We shall discuss everything and come to the right conclusion.
Yeah, my friend suggested that I should go for spiritual counseling. I don't know. What is it so? I am here today.
So spiritual counseling helps in developing emotional, mental, and spiritual well-being. It helps us to remain stable in all situations. See, sister, situations that come in our life will not always be favorable. We cannot change the situations. We can only remain undisturbed by understanding that they come to us to make us stronger and emotionally more stable. Have you heard about the Brahma Kumaris organization?
Brahma Kumar. Yes, little bit. It teaches how to meditation and all.
Yes, see, this is a spiritual organization. In the Brahma Kumari Center, we practice Raj Yoga meditation and study God's elevated versions known as the Murli every day. See, God is not only our Supreme Father, He is also our Supreme Teacher. He tells us that this is a world drama. We are all actors in this drama. We play our own parts in the drama. The world drama is beneficial, that is Kalyankari. It is fixed, perfect, accurate, predestined, and eternal. Every actor's part is fixed. Nobody's part can be changed. No two actors' parts are the same. You cannot blame anybody. He says, इतनी करोड़ों आत्माएं हैं, एक का पार्ट न मिले दूसरे से, किसी भी एक्टर से घृणा व नफरत नहीं करनी है. हर एक का इस ड्रामा में एक्यूरेट पार्ट है, किसी को दोष देना नहीं. So your part, the principal's part, and the director's part are fixed, isn't it? You all have received different parts. In the drama, nobody's part can be changed. So you cannot change the principal's part. You cannot change the director's part. They cannot change your part. Your principal has an authoritarian personality. This means she wants everybody to obey her completely and does not allow anybody the freedom to decide things for themselves. As far as I know, in general, the principal's work is to control curricula, events, and activities, while teachers control their own classrooms. The director generally solves the grievances of teachers and parents. She must have received requests from parents and teachers to engage a whole-time student counselor. She must have received satisfactory reports from parents and students regarding your behavior and counseling. She must have received adverse reports of the principal's behavior. Your director is authoritative in nature. She is not an authoritarian. She encourages relationships of warmth, acceptance, and openness. So she tried her best to convince you to join the school again. When you did not agree, she tried to give you incentives. Incentives can come as recognition and praise, or a reward that encourages an employee to continue productivity. You must look at your own part in the drama. You always did your best for the students and their parents. You have performed your duties well. You have played your part well. You cannot change the principal's part. So accept your principal as she is. Sister, acceptance does not mean that you agree with her in everything. Acceptance means you must not get disturbed by her words and actions. That means her behavior should not disturb you. Just observe her in a detached manner and enjoy the drama. There is no other option. But you must have good wishes and good thoughts for her always. See, our Supreme Teacher says, दुआओ दो, दुआओ लो, कोई ना दे, अब दाता के बच्चे देते रहो. See, God is the bestower of happiness. He is the remover of sorrow. Sukh karta, dukh harta, isn't it? We are His children.
Yes, I understand you. But when she calls me to her office, I feel very uncomfortable nowadays. I don't know when she will disrespect me.
See, you have been appointed in the school as a counselor. This is your main work, right? So you enjoy your work and your students and their parents are very much satisfied with you. As the head of the appraisal committee, you perform your duties as best as you can. As appraisal head, it is your duty to forward all the rules and regulations as decided by the committee to the principal for implementation. Your duty is to forward them. It is the director's duty to see whether the rules and regulations have been implemented. If they are not implemented, she will take action, not you. So leave this part to the director. Even if the principal does not implement the rules and regulations, you cannot force her to do so, can you? At the most, you can send a note to the director saying very politely that for reasons unknown, the rules and regulations have not yet been implemented. She will take whatever action is necessary. I really don't know whether you have any authority to take any action against the principal if the rules and regulations are not implemented. So first of all, I advise you find out what your duties and responsibilities are as appraisal head and co-chairman of the ICSE committee. You must know your limitations. Follow them. Don't go beyond your limitations. Don't break any rule. Don't pay any attention to what the principal says verbally. If she gives any written note that she will not allow her teachers to follow any rule or regulation, just forward it to the director or to whom you are answerable to. But irrespective of others' behavior, sister, we must be benevolent. See, to help those who help you is not a great thing. But to help those who harm you is being benevolent. So have mercy upon your principal. She has got a dominating nature in the drama. In case you don't follow her directives, her ego will be hurt. So she attacks you before you can say anything. See, God, our Father, is benevolent. We also must be benevolent like Him. We have insulted our Father so much. We say that He's omnipresent. but he is the ocean of forgiveness. He is merciful and benevolent. He is never disturbed by our comments.
If they after they say insulting me, or how can I forgive her?
See, there's a saying, forgive and forget. You cannot forgive her for her actions. We know that every action has equal and opposite reaction. See, according to this law, we get back whatever we give to others. So for every karma, there is a result. No, we say phal. For good karma, result will be good. For bad karma, the result will be bad. When she misbehaves with you, her karma is not good. So she will not get good result. How can you forgive her? She will get back what she gives. This is the law of the universe. So when we say forgive and forget, we mean we must forgive ourselves from not keeping the unwanted thoughts in our mind. If you continue to remember her actions and hold them in your mind, you are just disturbing your own mind and making yourself unhappy, isn't it? See, you are in charge of your mind. She is not in charge of your mind. Sister, see, when we enter a temple, what do? Before that, we take a bath, we wear new or clean clothes, and we leave our shoes outside, isn't it? See,
Yes.
our mind is a temple. So don't allow bad thoughts, unnecessary thoughts, or negative thoughts to enter your mind. You have heard the name of Swami Vivekananda?
Yes.
He said, mind is not a dustbin to keep anger, hatred, and jealousy, but it is a treasure box to keep love, happiness, and sweet memories. So forgive yourself and forget about them. In today's world, every person is disturbed and upset. You know why? Because of ego, greed, jealousy, hatred, discontentment, unfulfilled expectations, and anger. See, in today's Murli, our Supreme Teacher told us to check ourselves. He said, many have anger in them. They can't stay without insulting someone. Then a fight takes place. An angry person becomes heated and he also makes others heated. We should not get angry. Anger is such that it even dries up an urn of water. An angry person spreads peacelessness. Everyone says that they want peace. He says there is no need to say anything, just remain introverted. You have to do your work at the office, but you do not have to talk a lot. You have to become totally sweet. Do not cause sorrow for anyone. To fight, etc., is to become angry. It makes you cause sorrow for one another. So many fights take place through anger. If you become angry with an angry person, a fight would take place. Do not allow bitter words to emerge from your lips. They cause a great deal of harm. Sister, you said that you have a soft nature. You don't like to hurt anybody. You don't say anything to the principal, even if she insults you. You are in the right path. Don't copy her. Don't change your nature. Be your own self. See, God never sees our weaknesses. He only sees our goodness. He advises us to see only virtues in others. So only see virtues in your principal and she will get good vibrations from you. See, gradually you will find her attitude towards you will change, but you must be patient. Sister, you have already so many virtues. I suggest that you go to a nearby Brahma Kumari center and learn Raj Yoga meditation. See, Raj Yoga meditation increases our spiritual power. We learn to become introverted and silent in the mind. If you practice meditation for only 15 minutes daily, you will be able to put a stop to unwanted thoughts and you will develop the power of silence. See, the power of silence converts negative environment into positive environment. The power of silence extinguishes the fire of anger. The power of silence will also bring you easy success. With the power of silence, your positive and pure thoughts can transform the principle and make her peaceful. See, I hope you have understood what I'm trying to say.
Yes, yes, Didi, really. Or you forgive and forget. It's really too good to just forgive and forget everything. When we forgive and forget, then we feel so easy and so light. And you say that God loves us and He is the ocean of love. It's really too good. If my father is the ocean, so who am I? So I'm also a master of ocean.
Master ocean, right.
And you said that we are not a dustbin. It's really new thing. We are not a dustbin. We are a treasure. We are treasure of love, happiness. It's really too good, a new thing. And we is an introvert, not an outside.
Yes.
It's an introvert. And you said that God always see as virtue and goodness.
Exactly.
Really, all these things really feel me too good and too powerful. Really, thank you very much, dear sister. Really, thank you very much. I feel so happy, so light, so brightness, and feel that virtue is my all strength.
Exactly. So thank you for coming forward to take my suggestions, and I wish you all the best in your professional career.
Thank you very much, sister. Thank you very much. And I really joined the Brahma Kumari Center because of meditation. Really too good, too good. Thank you very much, sister.
Thank you.
Thank you very much to this counselor, Dr. Parivartan. Counselor empowerment is the counselor working in a school approach our counselor stating that she is counseling students and her counseling is quite effective and parents are quite happy with her. Somehow, due to clash of the interests, there is some misunderstanding between this counselor and the principal. So in a nutshell, we can say this is a case of a clash between the two authorities. And somehow this clash has gone to such an extent that principal, by using her authority, has removed this counselor or the counselor with a approach from the school itself. So due to this misunderstanding and removal of this counselor, the parents have approached the administration stating that the counseling was quite effective for the children without this counselor, and they've gone ahead bypassing the principal to the administration or the management, requesting them that the counselor should be reappointed in the school because students were quite getting benefits from her counseling. You know that when there clash of authorities in any institution, this is because of the self-interest of the individual, and with the result, the affected party is either students and their parents. So when this kind of conflict is there in an institution, it is better to get it resolved at the earlier. If it is not directly settled or resolved, the third party approach is also quite effective. So in this case, the doctor has interfered and somehow tried to bring peace between the principal and this counselor. But somehow, since the upper hand is of the principal, so by using her or his power, he wants to make sure that she has the authority and her will should be dictated in the school. So now the suggestion given by our counselors are quite effective. So whenever there is a clash of authority is there, but it must be noticed that depending on the nature of the dispute, a proposed suggestion can be given, but this should be respectful, cheerful with the authority, and all the formality should be followed. But the individual at the same time should never compromise when this settlement takes place with a self-respect and the process of normalizing the situation. But this is also suggested by today's counselor. So she must maintain her self-respect and give her the whatever due respect is given to the higher authorities. So now, as far as she herself has told that the doctor is also in favor of reappointing her. So if nothing doesn't materialize by directly communicating with the principal, it is up to her how, by maintaining her self-respect, she can again work in the school she deserves. If still the higher authority is not agreeing her to do it, then it is for herself to make it show that she maintains her self-respect and dignity and do whatever is possible in her. So spirituality is very important, as mentioned by our counselor. So first of all, she has to see that this is her self-respect. If it is not given to her, then there is no point of continuing in the school, even if she is not able to do whatever she was doing it earlier. So considering these are the conditions, she must see that how she can remain cheerful, how she can do for herself the best. For that, the counselor suggested that everything that is going on in there is already there in the drama. And don't be very aggressive, even if you're doing a service also. At the same time, you must see that whatever rules and regulations are there, it must be followed. Under the rules and regulations, the things are agreed by both the parties, then only you should go ahead. Otherwise, we leave it up to the higher authority, whatever they decide to follow. So you know that it happens in many institutions where because of this misunderstanding, the affected parties are there to keep their interests intact. The best authority to decide about this is the management. So the will of the management should prevail because sometimes people want to bend the rules, they want to change other people. So that's not necessary by changing anyone with the dictates or something like that. But the best part is that you must not compromise. Self-respect is very important. So thank you very much our today's learner counselor. Because the most important thing is that how we can keep ourselves happy and make sure that if anything is done which is against your will, so forget and forgive is the best policy. And make sure that you keep your schedule intact as suggested. The things will come to their uttermost best when the authorities involved understand about the situation of the school and have the right to decide what is best for the students, parents, and the school. Thank you very much. The session was there under the Sanskar Parivartan, and really thankful to our learned counselor, Ulikadaji, and Nana Sasanaji. We also carry out the mental health counseling. Viewers can fill the free counseling form on the website www.speech7.com. And also you can be contacted with the number 932070078. Come to end with this. Om Shanti. Good night to all of you. Thank you very much.
Om Shanti.